Hello, good morning. This is Bhavishan Pandey. I'm teaching maths for class in ninth. Just before that, we just conclude what the topic and what the syllabus you have in class 9. Okay, now you can say the contents also. Now, first chapter will study in this contents, that is the number system, in which will use irrational numbers, rational numbers, what is the rational numbers, and what is the real numbers, what is the primary numbers, what is the co-prime, what is the twins prime. These all are study will be in this number system. Now we move on to the next chapter, that is the polynomials. What is a polynomial? Polynomial next chapter in this one, the polynomials, one variables, zeros of polynomials, remainder theorems, factorization of polynomials, and algebraic identities. We'll learn this in this chapter. Now move on to the third chapter. You are familiar with the geometry, that is a coordinate geometry. We'll learn in this Cartesian system and plotting a point. Okay, and these points and these will learn in chapter known as a coordinate geometry. So move on to the next chapter. We'll move on to the next chapter, that is linear equation in two variables. You have already learned that what is a linear equations, how can you form that. Okay, the linear equations, solution of linear equations. Okay, in a graph you can plot the graph also by the help of the linear equations in one variable, two variables. Okay, what is the condition is there, so everything you will learn in this chapter. Now equation of linear parallel to x-axis, y-axis, all you have to learn in the linear equation. Now we'll move on to the introduction of Euclid's geometry. In this you will learn the axioms of postulates and of the remainder, and what is the remainder, divisor, and quotients. You will learn in this chapter named as the introduction to Euclid's geometry. Now we'll move on to the next, lines and angles. As name suggests, you know that very well, you are familiar with this lines and angles. Okay, we'll learn in this one what the basic terms and identifications, pair of angles, linear equation, transversal lines, parallel lines, angle, different types of triangles, angles. So we will learn in this one. Now we move on to the next chapter, will be triangles. In this triangle you will learn, you know that the congruent triangles, similar triangles, and all that you will learn in chapter known as triangles. And now move on to the quadrilaterals. Definitely you are familiar with that. We just learned to this quadrilaterals, construction of quadrilaterals, what is the angular, some properties of that, and types of quadrilaterals, properties of parallelogram, and the midpoint theorem, all you will learn in the quadrilaterals. Now we will move on to the next chapter, that will be areas of parallelogram triangles. That's the name suggests, the parallelograms area and triangles of area. We'll learn in this chapter. Now move on to the next chapter. This is a new chapter for you, that is in the circles. We'll learn in the circle, that is tangent, subtends, and these all we learn in the circles. Now construction may be the circle in the term of circles and terms of triangles. Okay students, we'll learn. And now we move on to the next chapter, will be what? Heron's formula. You know very well Heron's formula is this area of triangle we can use. We'll elaborate this thing in next later on. Now we move on to the surface area and volume. You know very well this surface of area, how to calculate the volume and surface area, and then we will learn in this chapter. Now we move on to the statistics and probability. Okay, you all familiar with the statistics and probability, no need to describe in this one. So one by one we'll elaborate this thing. Okay students, thank you. कितना